Now today's topic is system of units. In last class we did the fundamental units and derived units. So today we are talking about system of units. So system of units is a complete set of units. It is a complete set of units which is used to measure all kinds of fundamental and derived units. Derived units or derived quantities is called a system of unit. So there are four system of units. One is CGS, FPS, NKS and SI system. So in CGS means the full form of CGS is centimeter, gram and second. So these are the fundamental quantities, fundamental units. Centimeter is fundamental units, gram is fundamental units and second is also fundamental units, single units. So these are the units, fundamental units of, this is the length, unit of length, this is unit of mass and this is unit of second. Centimeter is the unit of length, gram is the unit of mass and second is the unit of time. Similarly, this is CGS system. One is CGS system. Now next is FPS system. In FPS system, F is foot, P means pound and S is second. So this is fundamental unit. This also fundamental unit. This is also fundamental unit. So this is the fundamental unit of length. This is the fundamental unit of length and a pound is the fundamental unit of mass and second is the fundamental unit of time. Here is also length, mass and time. Length, mass and time. And NKS system. So in NKS system, M is the meter, K kilogram and S is second. M meter, K kilogram, S is second. So in this system, meter, it is the unit of length, it is the unit of mass and it is the unit of second. So system of units, for example, it is a complete set of units. Almost the units are represented by length, mass and time. Length, mass and time. Suppose if we have force equals to mass into acceleration. Okay, let's see. So mass is kg, acceleration is meter per second square. So here is mass, length and time. Let's take another example. So work done is force into displacement. Force is kg meter per second square and this is meter. So this is kg meter square per second square. So this is mass, length and time. Means SI system of unit is the complete set of units. Complete set of units which is used to measure all kinds of fundamental and derived units. So SI system is, last one is SI system. SI system is the international system of units. So it's the international system of units. SI system is international system of units. Okay. So advantages of SI system. Advantages of SI system. Okay. Advantages of SI means international system of unit. Advantages of SI. So SI is a coherent system of unit. Coherent. So what do you mean by coherent? Coherent is the set of fundamental units. Sets of fundamental units. Coherent system of units means sets of fundamental units. So SI is a coherent system of units. So all the derived units can be obtained by simple multiplication or division of fundamental units. So all the derived units can be obtained from simple multiplication or division of fundamental units. For example, acceleration. Suppose if you have acceleration, the formula of acceleration is change in velocity with respect to time. Definition is change in velocity with respect to time. So velocity is meter per second. So it is meter per second square. So meter is the fundamental unit and second is also fundamental unit. So these two fundamental units gives the derived units. So that's why SI is a coherent system of units, the set of fundamental units. So meter per second square is the set of fundamental units. Okay. Next, number 2 is SI is the rational system of units. SI is the rational system of units. It is used only one units. It is used only one units for given physical quantity. For example, all form of energies are measured in joules. Suppose work done, we know that work done is force into displacement. Force into displacement. Work done is force into displacement. So force is kg meter per second square and displacement is meter. So this is kg meter square per second square. So this is the set of fundamental units, and so SI is a rational system of units, means it uses only one unit. So what is the unit of kg meter square per second square is? What is the unit of work done? So work done is, it is the energy. So unit of work done is joule. Similarly, we can say that kinetic energy is, in SI system, kinetic energy is, the set of fundamental units are, for kinetic energy, the set of fundamental units is this, kg meter square per second square. Now the unit of kinetic energy is joule. Similarly, for potential energy, the set of fundamental units is this, kg meter square per second square, but the unit of potential energy is joule. So SI is a rational system of units. SI is metric system. SI is metric system means the multiples and submultiples of SI units can be expressed as power of 10. Suppose metric means 10. Metric means 10. Suppose this is 1 meter. 1 meter can be written as 10 to the power 2 centimeter. This is the power of 10. So SI is metric system. So 1 kilometer converted into meter is 10 to the power 3 meter. That is 1000 meter. 1 kg equals to 10 to the power 3 gram. 60 seconds. 6 into 10 second, 10 to the power 1 second. So metric system, in metric system, the multiples and submultiples of SI units can be expressed as power of 10. SI is an absolute system of units. It does not use gravitational units. Means SI is the absolute system of units. There is no use of gravitational units. Suppose the force is Newton in terms of gravity. Force is Newton. F equals to, the unit of force in terms of gravity is Newton. But in SI system, so force is kg meter per second square. So here we can see that there is no use of, in this unit there is no use of gravitational units. So last one is SI is an internationally accepted system of units. So this is SI system, international system of units is internationally approved units. Okay, these are the advantages of SI units. So next topic is abbreviation in power of tens. abbreviations in power of tens. Okay, abbreviations in power of 10 is when the magnitude of the physical quantities are very large. If the magnitudes of physical quantities are very large or very small, so it is convenient to express them in the multiple and submultiples of SI unit. So suppose if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is centimeter. So we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can be written as 10 to the power 6 centimeter in short form. This is the abbreviation in power of 10. So there are two systems, one is multiples and another is submultiples. For multiples there are bigger physical quantities. In multiples there are bigger physical quantities, but in submultiples there are smaller physical quantities. So here is the positive power. All the powers in multiples case, all the powers are positive. In submultiple case, all the powers are negative. So first, for larger quantities, larger physical quantities, so 10 to the power 1 means it is deca. Prefix is deca. If there is deca meter, so decameter. So symbol is dA. dA, small letter d, small letter a. 10 to the power 2 is hecto. It is represented by h. 10 to the power 3 is kilo. It is represented by k, small letter k. 10 to the power 6 is mega. It is represented by capital M. 10 to the power 9 is giga, capital G. 10 to the power 12 is tera, capital T. 10 to the power 15 is peta, capital P. And 10 to the power 18 is exa, it is capital E. So 10 to the power 2, it is hecto. 10 to the power 1, deca. So we have to learn this, we have to remember. For submultiples, prefix and symbol. Submultiples 10 to the power minus 1 is deci. Why deci? Because there is a decimal. Suppose 0.1 can be written as 10 to the power minus 1. If you divide by 10, you will get this equals to 1 by 10. If you divide by 10, then point will be removed. So this can be written as 10 to the power minus 1. That's why 10 to the power minus 1 is deci. First decimal. After decimal there is only one point. So this is decimal. So 10 to the power minus 2 is centi. So 10 to the power minus 2 is centi. Suppose if you have 0.01, so this is for removing points, we have to divide by 100. So this can be written as 10 to the power minus 2. This is centi. Similar to 10 to the power minus 3 is milli. It is represented by m. 10 to the power minus 6 is micro. It is represented by mu. It is mu. It is mu. And 10 to the power minus 9 is nano. It is represented by small letter n. 10 to the power minus 12 is pico. It is represented by small letter p. 10 to the power minus 15 is femto. 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 It is represented by small letter f. And 10 to the power minus 18 is auto. It is represented by small letter a. So these are the multiples and submultiples of SI units. So we have to learn this part, multiples and submultiples. Okay, this much for today. Thank you.